everyone, my name is Gormy. Earlier on in the year of FM22, I created a video that was called How to Sell Any Player in FM22. That was only showing you guys one way to sell players within FM22. In this video, I'm going to show you every way that I personally know how to offload any player possible within FM22 so that you guys can either cash in on any player you need to, or if you're having a rebuild project and need to start from the ground up and offload everybody possible. So that is what we'll be going over in today's video. If you guys do happen to enjoy, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, as subscribing is 100% free. Without further ado, let's get into the video. So in order to do this video, I needed a team that has players that are wanted basically in every area of the team. I just so happen to be using the team that I'm doing a save with over on my Twitch right now, London City FC. So if you guys like to check that out, there will be a link to my Twitch down below. You can check me out at twitch.tv/ygormy. But the first way I'm going to show you guys how to offload a player is, say they don't want to leave. You can select a whole bunch of players, which I will do so right now. And what you'll do is, as you see here on the left side, they're all selected with those green check marks. You're going to right click, go to transfer, go to offer to clubs, and then you're going to see this for transfer right here. You will most likely get a pop-up like this. Offer to clubs, you're offering out 8 selected players, but Connor Simpson and Ryan East from my club, they do not want to leave. They are likely to become unhappy hearing that they have been offered to other clubs. So you're going to go ahead here, click explain why offering to clubs. You're going to choose that is only if there are multiple players. So I'm going to click on Connor Simpson here. We're going to get this chat to pop up. Now, what I'm going to say is I need to raise some funds, so I'm letting you know they'll be offering you out for a transfer. That doesn't necessarily mean you'll be leaving, but I wanted to keep you in the loop. So he's going to become downcast. Agent becomes confrontational. They're unhappy. Can we possibly negotiate a little more? Then they're encouraged and helpful. So everything's looking good now. You're going to offer, how about this? Does that work? You come up with a price, you hit confirm, boom, I can handle that. Cheers, I'll see you later. You can then offer them out. They will not be upset. You'll get offers a majority of the time. It's not going to work 100% of the time, but I would say at least 80% of the time you're going to get offers. And for these players, it's for a player that is really, really difficult to sell. In my opinion, this is probably the best way to go about it, but the next way is probably the second best way to go about it. So here is the next best way that you can go about selling a player. So this player right here, Brandon Barker, I brought him in to kind of be a depth guy and ended up not using him as much as I wanted to, and he wanted more playing time. So I need to move him on. And one thing that will definitely work is if you go up to transfer and you go to offer to clubs, you're going to see this fee right here. You can straight up offer out for $0. Yes, you're not going to make anything, but you will get that wage bill off your books. You will get the player out. You'll be happy. They'll be happy. The locker room will then become happy once again. That especially works if, say, you have a player with an outrageous salary. You can definitely offload them doing this way. Another way, which this is way number 3, you can do the no fee, but then you see this additional fee, you add installments, or you do after league appearances, after international appearances, whatever. You can have it to where you get paid in installments that way, and you're still able to offload the player. I've done this very few times, but it has worked every time I have attempted to do so. So that is number 2 and number 3 wrapped up as one, but now let's show you number 4. So, my right back right here, Mr. Max McKnight, he is wanted by 3 different clubs, okay? Now, when you're wanted by different clubs, they're all willing to offer something different. Obviously, they all see the player's value as something different. Now, there has been an issue this year within FM22 that, say, a club comes in, offers for the player, you reject it, they are then no longer interested. This can sometimes fix that, but this will allow you to see what these teams are valuing this player at. So if I go here to clubs interested, we got MK Dons, Birmingham, and Blackpool. So what you're going to do, you're going to click on targets, you're going to go to add clubs to propose to and click on other. You're then going to, in my case, type in MK for MK Dons. space D. There we go. Hopefully it pops up. There they are. Boom. Okay. It's now going to offer to MK Dons. You can put it to every club that is interested. See what they're willing to offer. And a majority of the time, you're going to be able to get a deal done. Now, this is the last way that I know of how to offload players. Now, I know a lot of people are not going to be doing this a majority of the time, but it is still a way to get players off your books, get them out of the club, and it may not always work in your favor when you are trying to bring in players, but you might be able to offload some players. So down here, bottom left, we've got MK Dons here that we're obviously looking at one of their players. It says MK Dons are believed to be looking for a striker, left winger, and a right winger. If you have a player that you need to offload in one of those areas, aka Mr. Barker earlier, you can go ahead, try and offer them within the transfer, try and get them out with that transfer. Now, the club may not always be willing to accept it, but that is an option for you to get rid of those players. So there we have it. That is 5 ways that I know how to offload any player at your club. Now, that's really going to help you either offload players that you need to make money on, or if you're going through a rebuild, this will definitely help you out, these 5 ways. I'll be linking my video above and down in the description that I previously did that is way more in depth on the first way that I showed you guys today. But I hope this does help you guys out for those of you struggling to offload your players, because it can be very annoying this year in FM22 when you're trying to offload players and you just cannot get rid of them, whether it is their salary, whether it is that they just will not go somewhere. These are all ways that you can get them to get out of your club, essentially. So if you guys did happen to enjoy today's video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, have a good one. Bye-bye.